Do you ever feel like you're talking, but no one's listening? You repeat yourself, but no one seems to get it. Here are 10 questions to ask when you feel like your team won't listen. What do you really want? Whenever you have management challenges, the first thing to examine is your own motivation. Are you truly focused on results and relationships? Or are those user and pleaser motivations creeping in? Do you speak their language? Do the words and concepts you use mean the same thing to your team that they mean to you? Do you share numbers and facts when stories and demonstrations are needed, or vice versa? Do you listen? If you don't hear what people tell you, they'll naturally think you don't care. They'll lose heart and they'll stop caring. To learn whether or not you're hearing people, ask a few team members to share with you. Is there anything you've been trying to tell me that I'm just not hearing? Be quiet and listen. Thank them for sharing and respond in time. You don't have to agree, but you do need to hear. Do you have credibility? If your team can say, you don't know what you're talking about, and they have evidence to back up their conclusion, expect to be ignored. Credibility is built, not demanded. If you don't know what you're doing in a certain arena, admit it and seek out others with the expertise to supplement what you don't know. Do you know what matters to them? Everyone values something. If the values you promote conflict with your people's values, you'll have trouble being heard.
Are you ordering or inviting? Invitation is the language of collaboration. We don't mean the literal phrasing of the words, although that can make a difference too, so much as the attitude behind them. People know when you focus on relationships along with results. Do you communicate that you're better than everyone else and they should serve you? Or do you invite people to participate with you? Have you explained the whys? Even military briefings include the reasons and objectives behind the orders. Sometimes people's lack of response results from not understanding the consequences of their action or inaction. Do you check for understanding? An idea is rarely as clear to the listener as it is to the speaker. Ask your listeners what they heard, what they understood you to be asking, and what they understand the consequences to be. Do you say it often enough? We have worked with so many frustrated leaders who complain that their team is insubordinate or unresponsive. When asked if they communicated the issue to their team, they say, yes. Here are a few of the answers we got when we asked, when was the last time you communicated the issue? Last year? In the hallway 6 months ago? In an email? Or at the last staff meeting? If you've communicated something once, you haven't communicated. Do you say it in different ways? People learn differently, some by seeing things, some by hearing, some through practice, and so on. As you practice communicating frequently, use different techniques. Try our Winning Well 6x3, a strategic communication strategy. Repeat critical information at least 6 times through 3 or more channels. For example, to communicate a new procedure, you might use email, a staff meeting, and one-on-one meetings for your 3 channels. If you feel as if no one's listening, ask yourself these 10 questions. Be honest with yourself and take action in response to your answers. Winning Well managers master these challenging communication moments.